Yes, people, what's good and welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been a hot few weeks since I last saw you guys. I think about just over 2 months. I've been so busy, just life and things got in the way. Yeah, so I'm back for a video just to give you an update as to what's going on with the TMC Reef Habitat 60. A lot's been going on, guys. Seen a lot of growth, a lot of positive things going on with the tank. I've just sent off for an ICP just to see where my levels are for my minor trace elements, so I can kind of top that off. As you know, when it comes to growth, especially with SPS coral, pump placement is essential. So wherever you guys are placing your pumps when it comes to growing SPS, those places will have to change over time. For example, this MP10 was located quite close to the front pane of the aquarium. Gradually, over the last couple of weeks, I've had to kind of slide it more to the left, just so that the aquascape can get enough flow, because underneath here my millipora was starting to die off, and that's slowly because I didn't have enough flow going to it. A couple of positive things that's going on now. Looking at Trachophilia, Trachy is looking absolutely banging. Yeah, it's about, I'd say about maybe 7 inches across, quite wide. Look at the colors on this coral, absolutely amazing. I think probably my favorite piece of the tank, in the tank, dare to say, absolutely gorgeous looking coral. Yeah, Pinky the Bear, as always, looking nice. Well, that Pinktricity looking really nice. You get me, like really nice. Really like this coral. Everything else seems to be growing well. Shortcake at the top there. I've got some more pink shortcake coral at the back there as well. Yeah, everything seems to be going really well. In addition to the tank, I just got this Crocea clam. I got this from someone I don't want to mention yet, because I'm working on a project with this person. In November we'll be launching something quite special, and I just want you guys to be part of it, so I'll keep you guys updated. Check out my Instagram, check out just updates in general on this channel to let you guys know when I'll be launching this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, so this Crocea clam, absolutely gorgeous clam, quite blue with little specks of white. Absolutely gorgeous clam, guys. Look at that. Yeah, at night time when the actinic goes on, when it's really blue, you can actually see those flecks of white really just pop in front of this white, but it looks quite a light color. And this clam doesn't grow that big, it's about 6 to 7 inches, but if it does grow past that, because yeah, clams you can't really gauge how big they'll grow, but if it goes past 6 to 7 inches and it's too big for my TMC, I'll just try to set it on or swap with another reefer for a smaller clam. Now the acans here, yeah, another amazing looking coral. This, like I said a couple of videos ago, this was literally a piece that was kept in a pico, wasn't doing too well, and over time it actually grew and took over the frag disc. So another amazing coral that's just improved in growth and gets fed quite regularly. These things love eating. Okay, now gunning, yeah, I do dose my system with iodine, zinc, and I think it's molybdenum, manganese. Yeah, so I do dose a lot of manganese just to keep this coral quite healthy. And yeah, another coral that's in the pico, absolutely gotten massive now it's in the TMC. System in general is doing quite well. I hate to use that expression, but that's the only way I can think of describing it. It's doing amazingly, guys. There's a lot of touching when it comes to coral, so I have to do a lot of aquascape, just tidy up, just clip a couple of pieces of SPS just to make sure they don't touch. I do have some bonsai coral that's starting to grow quite well. If you look right here, this thing would not grow or not show the polyps at all, and now slowly it's getting there, and all the polyps are showing quite nicely throughout the day. And I think that has to do with my PO4 as well. With my PO4, I try to keep it around 0.1 now, and since I've been doing that, that's been growing quite well. This coral here, I've noticed the polyps hasn't been extending or coming out during the day, so I'm going to send off, or I sent off an ICP test just to figure out what's going on. It might be something I'm not dosing or something that I'm dosing too much. Maybe it's my salinity. My salinity sits about 35.3 ppm at the moment, which is all right. Yeah, and that's with the Neptune Apex conductivity probe, and that has been calibrated, by the way, so everything's good there. Also, this one here, you can see the milli where I wasn't getting enough flow underneath. If you guys can see that properly, oh, there you go. You can see a bit of die off there, so hopefully that will start being covered with either coral growth or algae will take over, as in coral and algae will grow on there and just cover that bare skeleton. On the side here we have the usual suspects. Now this thing is growing like a weed. This is an acropora. Yeah, I need to just frag it down to about maybe another 5 inches and then just get rid of all this growth, because I reckon about every week I'm clipping bits of this thing just so that I can get my algae scraper onto my glass, so I just can clean my glass. This thing is absolutely massive compared to what it was before. Look how big this acropora has gotten. It's ridiculous, right? Other corals are growing quite nicely. I do have some Pikachu at the back. That was gifted to me for safekeeping by Reef. And that's going quite well, mate. So in a couple of months you will have a frag of that for yourself. Pink Stylophora. There's green tips here. There's Pinky the Bear, I know that one well. Green Echinata in the back here. I've got some bubblegum digi. I've taken a piece of bubblegum digi and I've put it to that corner here to kind of break up and fill up that little corner. Now I'm toying with either putting my 2 MP10s at the back wall of my system and getting 2 gyres. I think it's the 2K gyre jumps, 2K to go either side, so I can have that constant flow going around the tank. I'm not too sure what I should do, so just let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Okay, so alkalinity at the moment, guys, is about between 8.5 and 9. That's why I try to keep it anyway. Calcium sits around 440 to about 460. And magnesium is about 1300, thereabouts, 1300 to 1350. That's why I try to keep it. That's where it's been. So everything's stable enough. Say I'm having issues with at the moment is some die-off on this coral in the middle here, and I think that's because there's not enough flow going to it. I mean, there's flow at the top from the MP10 and this MP10 on the left here, but I still feel there needs to be some undertow. So by putting the MP10s on here, I will take care of the tank from back to forth, and having the gyres from at the top here will be from left to right, and really getting flow all around this tank. Now flow isn't too bad because the torch coral is getting enough flow, yeah, and it's been happy. Blastos are doing quite nicely here as well, and this acan or Micromusa has just doubled in size since I think I last showed you guys a picture of this of the tank. So quite some good results so far, guys. What I would say is to you guys is be patient when it comes to this reefing thing. I mean, I rescaped this tank from an amazing looking aquascape in August last year, and it took me about, I'd say, 7 months to get this tank to a point where I could have some nice SPS on there. Now I still have a lot of gaps in here that I intend to fill out, and through growth, ICP testing, and just patience, this will fill out quite nicely. I think around here I probably need to put another massive colony of something in there to fill this in. Yeah, so let me just show you guys what this coral and the aquascape looks like from the top. I'll do my best to get you a top-down view of the system. So as you can see, there's loads of greens, blues, reds, pinks, everything going, and yellows going on at the top there, and like red as well. And the greens vary in color. It's got some yellow tips, got some with blue tips, got some blue corals at the back there, got some pink corals. Listen, this aquascape, I'm really loving it, and I'm loving the top-down view. You can actually see the Trachyphylla at the bottom here, guys. Look how amazing and wide that looks. The colors just look beautiful, and the clam at the bottom here looks absolutely amazing, guys. So I recommend to you, anytime you guys, or any of you buy a clam, just ensure that you look at the clam from the top down. Yeah, that's the best way I'd say you can really appreciate what it looks like. The goni at the back filled out quite nicely, and yeah, quite a good good couple of weeks for this aquarium. I know the light's in the way, but everything's going on really nicely, and can't complain about anything. So I'll keep you guys posted about the ICP test. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, make sure you keep following or keep checking out the channel, because I've got some news coming for November. I'm working on a project, and I'll let you guys know when it's going to drop. All right, guys, this is the Reef for HT Aquatics Reefing. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. I'll see you next time.